When you entered this room, you came through a portal. You are in a different space now, the liminal time of solstice where the earth has tilted over to the side just far enough to reach its farthest angle from the great yellow sun. And soon will slowly sway back in a dance to roll us into longer days in warm rains and bright green shoots. And each morning, the light comes brighter and brighter, and a new world dawns. I now invite John Young to come forward and light our chalice. We light this chalice here in the darkness of winter as we wait. This temporary space is one filled with wishes yet to be answered, love yet to be given and received, miracles yet to be witnessed. May this light guide us until the light of the sun returns again. Now, if you came tonight expecting a tame story, you came to the wrong place. If you came for a story that does not challenge you, you came for a different story than the one we have to tell. If you came to hear a story of the solstice that is full of platitudes and meaningless niceties, then you shouldn't have walked through those doors, for this is a time of alchemy, transformation, and mystery. Indeed, if you came because you want answers and absolutes, you may be sorely disappointed by the art and music and expression that you will behold here. If you came to celebrate a Christmas Eve that harkens to the coming of a mild, placid baby, then you came to the wrong place, for even a regular baby is not a tame thing. And any longest night that doesn't give way to the dawning of a great new being hasn't been forged by the love and grace of an entire community like this long night will be. But if you came here tonight because you think that the earth holds out to us an ever-unfolding, ever-deepening meaning, then you are in good company. If you are living through your own long night of the soul, then lucky you. You are surrounded by people who look to the future with clear and loving eyes despite the difficulties that we've faced. If you came because you think there are wise people to be found among undocumented travelers from far lands, then welcome. If you came because you believe that animals and plants are sacred and should be honored, if you came for a story of mysteries that might just end up revealing something about you, if you came to follow the light on the horizon, even if it blinds you, if you came to open yourself up to the transformation of solstice, then my friends, you are in the right place. In the center of the sanctuary, there stands a single tree. This tree has enormous potential, just like all of us. This special tree and all who are gathered with us this evening are about to discover the mysteries of the solstice from the 4 realms. We will invite the mysteries to come forth from each of these realms: the realm of stars, the realm of darkness, the realm of joy, and the realm of light. For each mystery from each realm has a special gift to bestow upon this tree, our Tannenbaum. Please rise as you are willing and able and sing with me. Let us begin our journey. During the time of solstice, we experience the shortest days of the year and the longest nights. Astronomers estimate that there are roughly 200 billion trillion stars in the universe. The longer nights allow us more time to gaze upon their sparkling, shimmering beauty, and more than enough time to make a wish. Some are wishing for the days to be longer again, and some of us continue, seemingly for our whole lives long, to yearn for justice and peace. Let us find ourselves tonight hanging in the balance of time, pondering the great mysteries of what has come before us, our origins in the great sky. The very iron in our blood formed as stars exploded and burst in brilliant sparks of fire. To experience the realm of stars, I invite you to close your eyes and for one brief moment, envision that the thick density of your body is floating amidst the stars. And as you peer about the heavens in your mind's eye, let us reflect on these questions. If stars and space can create this incredible world, what else could the stars become? What else do we long for them to become? When we wish upon a star, are we too wishing upon our great earth? Let us ground down into our feet, breathing as if our toes were connected to the floor. And let us bestow a wish on our great celestial body. Because we are in a liminal space, we must believe in a certain way, allowing the portal to do its magic, that our wish upon a star will come true. Opening your eyes, now peer into this room and witness all that is here, which holds the great mystery of all that is yet to come. We now invite the mystery of the realm of stars to enter and shine on us tonight.
On the first winter's night, there appeared in the sky a million bright diamonds that glistened on high, and their beauty to behold was a wonder to see, as they sparkled and glittered so radiantly. Winter stars, winter stars, winter stars, winter stars, shine down your light on this cold winter's night. On this night of solstice, from the realm of stars, I bring you the gift of starlight. stars. We feel peace in the air. There's a calmness and feeling of hope everywhere. And no matter where we go, when we look to the skies, the same feeling of peace will arise in our lives. Sing with me. Stars, winter stars, winter stars, winter stars, shine down your light on this cold winter's night. Shine down your light on this cold winter's night.
Even in the beauty of starlight, we recognize that the solstice is also a season of darkness. And indeed, we meet this year in a time of anxiety, worry, and fear. This is a time of waiting, a time of believing that which is beyond the limits of our sight, and to lean on that which is sturdy enough to stand the test of time. And so tonight I bring a story that is old enough to hold us as we become engulfed in the long, long night of our nation's soul. Our reading comes from Reverend Dr. Kendall Gibbons, who said that one of the great things about Christmas is that it is a sturdy holiday. Christmas doesn't wimp out when times are dark. It comes anyway, even if there are hardly any presents, even when there isn't much food to make a feast with, even if you're sad, even if the world around you is at war, even if you are living in fear, in danger, in depression, Christmas still comes. And when it comes, Christmas is subversive. With its story of an unwed mother and a doubtful father, with its legend of a helpless baby born in a stable who was worshipped by some of the wisest, richest men in the world, with its tale of the child pursued by the deadly wrath of kings, who escaped as a refugee to a foreign land far from home. Christmas, with its ancient, enduring summons of peace on earth, goodwill to all people, everywhere. You can't stop a day like that with a little hardship, greed, or injustice. It will show up anyway, shining the light of a midnight star in the darkest places of our collective lives. Do not underestimate the power of the manger and the hope it holds. The Christmas song of the angels is not as innocent as it sounds. It has turned the world upside down before, and it still can. We now invite the mystery from the realm of darkness to come forth and reveal itself to us tonight.
Through the quiet lake and river, frozen fingers send a shiver, reaching outward with aggression. Winter's hands now take possession. Bitter winds no more are waiting. Autumn's colors round us fading. Feel the breezes wrap around you. Now the winter's icy hands surround you. By winter's hands, all is made white. Cold as she flies out into the night. Bitter winds no more are waiting. Autumn's colors round us fading. Feel the breezes wrap around you. Now the winter's icy hands surround you. Surround you. On this night of solstice from the realm of darkness, I bring to you the frozen gifts of snow and ice.
Ada Limon said that we should do what breaks our hearts. We should break them and advocate for breaking it over and over. Why? So we can choose our life, our survival, our full humanity. For the way we carve out room for joy is by acknowledging our constant teacher, sorrow. Life can be brutal. There is so much to grieve and fear. And yet, the difficulties of life often bear unexpected gifts. The times of scarcity and limitations of the spirit are times of germination and great seismic shifting beneath the surface. Did you know that in Kansas, native seeds need 60 days of cold in order to germinate? Indeed, the uncomfortable wigglings that we sense within us now are the forming, the nurturing seeds of joy and generosity that will bear fruits beyond what we can imagine tonight. What are the mysteries we feel when we experience joy? As we see a seed pop up into a tiny green plant, we feel how vulnerable it is. When we watch a child grow, we feel how wide open they are. Perhaps our joy is just as vulnerable because it is so wrapped up with our sorrow and darkness. Let us take this moment to acknowledge that each life that comes into this world brings with it its gifts. In a few moments, the children will bring up to the tree the gifts of the earth, the acorns and oranges. But let us take a moment before we do that to listen and reflect on a few Zen koans about the gifts of the natural world, which we are not supposed to understand. How does a sliced orange make its shape? How does it ring with such a tang on the tongue? How can an acorn hold a tree? Why has your longest night turned into a deeper generosity? I now invite the mystery of joy to come forward. The work of the church depends on us, our generosity of time, wisdom, and financial resources. On Christmas Eve, we take a special donation that is based in our mutuality and how it binds us together. And it goes towards the Ministerial Discretionary Fund, which is the most direct way that we as a congregation have to support the real needs of the people in our community. This is a fund from which people can request money when they are struggling to make ends meet, for Christmas presents for the kids, or tuition, or haircuts, or one-time bill payments, you name it. We've paid it. Forrest, will you please come forward with the baskets? We invite you to give generously to support the ongoing work of the church. The offering will now be given and received in grateful appreciation of our shared values. This is called Beneath the Slow Stars, Approaching Solstice by Jennifer Pratt Walter. There, in the uncandled night, something infinitesimal blinked and stretched. She had a name, but no one knew yet. She was all potential. Her newness was alive. The moon kept her silence. All the stars held their steady slowness above. There, in the deep sack of night, a tiny hope was born. She carried her siblings called peace, joy, and love along every byway and stream, through every dwelling of every land, across every mind and heart. Remember today on the solstice how out of smallness comes the vast work, the staggering miracle of life itself. Awaken your candle out of night's silence. Then, as you tend it in your heart, watch it blossom to that fiery beacon from which hope arises. Whether that hope is a child or a solstice, a feeling or thought or something undefined, yet no less holy for want of a name. This is what I wish to place upon us all, that beneath the stillness of the patient stars, we find ourselves at home with hope. We now invite the mysteries from the realm of light to come forth and warm our hearts.
I will light candles this Christmas, candles of joy despite all sadness, candles of hope where despair keeps watch, candles of courage for fears ever present. Candles of peace for tempest-tossed days, candles of grace to ease heavy burdens, candles of love to inspire all my living, candles that will burn all year long.
The work of Christmas. The work of Christmas begins to find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the feet, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations. To bring peace among others, to make music in the heart,
And now we extend these flames of joy, hope, love, and peace to all in this sanctuary. As you light your candle from your neighbor, may we embrace each of the mysteries of solstice and rest our spirits in peace. Please remain seated as you are willing and able, and sing with me after we go through the tune once.
Silent night, solstice night, all is calm, all is bright. Nature slumbers in forest and glen, till in springtime she wakens again. Sleeping spirits grow strong. Sleeping spirits grow strong. Silent night, solstice night, silver moon shining bright. Snowfall blankets the slumbering earth. Yule fires welcome the sun's rebirth. Hark, the light is reborn. Hark, the light is reborn. Silent night, solstice night, quiet rest till the light, turning ever the rolling wheel, brings the winter to comfort and heal. Rest your spirit in peace. Rest your spirit in peace.
Let us sit in silence. Remembering the wish you made upon the earth. Tonight is a night where your belief must ring differently. You have entered a portal, so what you wish is different. When you leave this room, you will cross through the portal for one last time, forever changed and renewed on this holy, lengthy night. As you drive home this evening, notice how out of your smallness comes a staggering miracle. Perhaps it is just the willingness to accept the good things in life, to greet the sun in its great return with a strength, playfulness, joy, generosity, and hopefulness. And that would be enough to carry you and us through the new year. I now invite Donna Kessler to come forward and extinguish our chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. This is so beautiful to behold, but let us extinguish our own individual flames as well. Thank you so much for spending your Christmas Eve with us. Go in peace.
Oh, there's wax.